Hi there and welcome to another video from Parker Adams Boat Sales, and today I'm going to show you this. Now this is a Granada 34 sailing yacht. It's a 1988 model year and I'm going to show you all the features this has to offer. Now it's had quite a few upgrades in the last couple of years. I'm going to show you those as well. And the reason I'm inside the boat is because we're actually here in Port Solent Marina and we're in a residential part of the marina, so I don't want to be outside shouting. So when we go upstairs, I'm not going to talk too much, and then when I do, I'll be a bit quieter. But this is a great marina, nice sunny day, and let's show you what this boat has to offer. So subscribe to our channel, like us on YouTube and Facebook, and if you look on parker-adams.co.uk, you can see what this boat is currently on the market for. So let's get on with it. Well, this is Gracie May, the Granada 34. As you can see, she's very classic lines for a 1988 boat. A beautiful looking boat and great condition inside. But let me just have you walk around. I'm walking along a pontoon, so I'm just trying not to trip up. But just to give you a good outlook of it. The sun's in the sky just above, but this is the best position to see it in full. The mainsail is fully battened and it's got lazy jacks to help guide it back in. It's got a Furling mainsail on the front with a Furlex 300 furler. Just see, it's just a nice condition. All the decks are nice and clean. Ready to go really. It's a nice bathing ladder on the back. Nice stainless steel winches. The cover's in pretty nice condition as well. You just zoom out a little bit. There we go. Sorry, my shadows in there. Nice grey cover. Nicely stitched, there's no damage to it. Nice windows in it. There's a Spinnaker boom there, just attached neatly. There. You see, let's have a look up. All the wind instruments work. Wind direction, obviously, up there, as well as wind speed. They'll work nice. As you can see, there's barely a breath of wind. It's hardly moving. Like I say, we're here in Port Solent. It's a residential area, but a great place to live. Very sociable, because there's a main marina as well, which has restaurants and bars. There's a health club, a casino, a cinema. But yeah, it's a great place. Gracie May just fits in nicely with it all. Right, let's get on board. The cockpit area, I've put out this lovely varnished table. It's even got cup holders in it. It's in lovely condition. And it can fold down as well. So you can just lift it up. Just fold down out of the way. You don't want to use it. It's got extra cup holders here if you don't want to taint the lovely varnish finish on that. It's more of a sociable table. There's a couple of cushions just for comfort. But let's start with a couple of upgrades. The first one is the steering wheel has been relined and stitched. So normally when they get to this sort of age, the stitching's going, it's getting a bit tatty, it's going green. It's actually in lovely condition. But look at that brand new Autopilot and VHF head there. There's a main VHF down below. The VHF's got AIS and it's actually plumbed into the Chartplotter as well, so you get the AIS on the Chartplotter. It's just a receiver, not a transmitter, but brilliant for your own navigation, trying to see where all the shipping is. And obviously this is the autopilot control there. So very neatly done. Okay, we've also got the wind instruments up here. So we've got boat speed, wind direction and speed, and then depth as well. That's set under the keel. So we've got 0.6 of a metre under the keel at the moment. And again, we've just got obviously the winches for your main sheets, all your sheet lines, clearly marked still. Sometimes by now all the writing's disappeared, but it's still clearly marked. It's quite a nice big locker space under here. You can see there's plenty of storage, a couple of hanging hooks, plenty of storage down there. Right. Couple of nice seats at the back. And then the engine instruments are just behind that little window there. And it's a Volvo Penta 2002 model, not to be confused with the year. The model is called a 2002. So let's pop down below. So we've got steps down into the galley area. Galley's got plenty of storage. Looks like pretty original oven with 3-burner hob on there. We've got a nice, lovely, looks like this is quite a new, I wouldn't say that's original, fridge unit. It looks very good condition. Imagine if it was original of 1988, it would be a bit tatty looking now. And we can actually see the main control for it. Look, that looks brand new as well. So it looks really recently done. The seacock's look in good shape. They all operate. Nothing looks too amiss with those. Not sure of age. The current owners own the boat since 2019, and he hasn't had them replaced, so we're not quite sure how old they are, but they do look in good shape. Over to the nav table, and we can see there's a nice seat here. There's your other VHF. A battery monitor's been fitted. The heating, well, the battery monitor was fitted in the owner's current ownership. So was the VHF. We've also replaced the original Webasto, which the controls there, with now a new Planar diesel heating system. Now the Planar heaters are becoming more and more popular now as a replacement for Eberspacher and Webasto, and they are becoming ever so popular now. And the reports I've had are very good on them, very reliable, very good systems. We've got a little Pioneer CD player, and then we've got the B&G Chartplotter. Great unit. The benefit of this, obviously it's down below, but this has Wi-Fi as well, so you can actually, there's a B&G app you can have on your phone or on a tablet, and you can control it from that and show on your tablet or phone the same screen that's on here, and then you can control it from that. So effectively you can have an iPad up at the helm or a telephone, and then you can actually navigate using that, using the B&G system. Really clever. And of course we've got the panel. Now I thought this was replaced, it looks brand new to me, but it's still the original Granada Yachts one. So I wonder if it is original, just been kept in lovely condition. But all the switches light up when they're on. And again, we've got really nice storage. Chart table itself is in nice condition, and it's got a little red light above it for nighttime navigation. But then we go into the main saloon, and it's a lovely seating this side. And then that's repeated, but an added bit of curved seating this side. And then I've put the infill in there to make this into another bed. So nice space, that, and a nice addition, nice extra bit of sleeping. Again, we've got more storage. There's even an old wall-fired lamp in the ceiling. So what I love about this boat is it's like a mix of old styling and then modern technology. So all the modernness has been put in, which makes which helps with navigation and reliability, but also it still has this old like clinometer. Look at that. Another lamp, and got the old brass lights, and then again a barometer and a clock. But that follows then into the front cabin, and we can see it's a little V-berth. Again, I love this wood. I love the wood paneling. I really like that on these types of boats. Really nice condition again. And it's got a funny shaped door. It's like a kidney shaped door that goes into there. But it does have an infill that just fills in this section. So this section infills, so you can make it a little bit bigger, a bit more spacious. But this goes all the way back as well to there. So there's a bit more room on the starboard side than the port, but like I say, there's a little infill as well, which helps. There's also a little cupboard here for storage. There's another one down below, and then there is a bit of space under the seating, sorry, under the bed as well as you've got shelves at the top, and then an overhead opening hatch as well as emergency hatch as well. All in all, I'm really liking it. It's really nice feel about it. The table folds out both ways, just like that. And then you've got the same on the other side. A bit of storage for drink bottles in the centre. And then the Planar heater has a exit here for low heating. And then it's got an exit here, which seems a bit weird. But this actually apparently works really well for filling the rest of the saloon area. That's the only outlets for the heating are just in the main saloon area, so you don't get them in the cabins. So let me show you the heads. So this is the main heads here. Just get that towel out of the way. So we've got a toilet, but neatly it's got a nice sort of wet cupboard hanging space in there. And then we've got obviously the sink, and then a bit more cupboard space above. And then storage underneath as well. What's in there? Yep, so nice. Because it's on a residential berth, looks like the charger's down here as well, Master Volt charger. Because we're on a residential berth, it's not loaded with the owner's personal belongings, so it's not fully loaded, it's not laden with bits and pieces. So the boat itself is obviously light because of that. Apparently sails brilliantly, keeps up with almost anything. The makers of Granada yachts, I believe, then went on to become X-yachts. So it does have that sort of pedigree to it. But for a 1988 boat, it's in great condition. Right, well, first of all, I just want to show you the engine, because this has got to be the nicest condition Volvo Penta 2002 engine. And in fact, let me show you the front as well. Probably one of the nicest condition sort of engines I've seen in a yacht for a long time. Been well looked after. Looks like there's several. The alternator looks pretty new. Fuel pump looks new. The fuel filter head looks pretty new, and the paintwork and everything on the engine, it doesn't look like it's been painted. It just looks original to me. It just looks fantastic. Everything is in great shape. When the owner first bought it in 2019, this is actually on a Saildrive, and the Saildrive bellows was replaced, so that's only a couple of years old, and that tends to have a 5-year life on them. People do stretch that, but I think officially they'll tell you 5 years. The fuel filter down here, it is actually, the fuel in there is nice and clean. I took a photo and we'll put that on the advert. But again, there's another seacock there, and again doesn't look very old to me. Looks in really nice shape. That's the outlet for the toilet. So all the seacocks look nice shape, but look at the engine access though. You can get around everything, and that's simply because it has a cover over it. So if I bring the cover back, it should lift over and then back. I can slide it over there. There's a little catch here, and and then covers back over the engine. There's a little catch there to stop it sliding on its own, and then we'll pop the infill cushion back, and now we have this lovely cabin, which is obviously a more generous bed than up in the front. So it's probably the one you choose to sleep in. But we can see the addition. So that's the control unit for the autopilot. It's all on what Raymarine called a STNG system. It's a very modern, brand new 2020. That is actually the most up-to-date compass you can get from Raymarine. And again, all the autopilot was done in 2020. The B&G Chartplotter was done in 2020. The VHF was replaced then as well. The Planar heater in 2019 was fitted. The boat itself was serviced in spring this year. And it was taken out of the water and anti-fouled in spring 2021 as well. Okay, another addition is the solar panel on the top sides here, and the current owners had that fitted, so simply just keeps the batteries topped up when you're doing longer spells of sailing. A great little addition, and it just helps top up all the nav equipment and everything like that. So and again, but if you're on a remote mooring and you haven't got the benefit of being able to plug into shore power for your battery charger, obviously leave that on, keep your batteries topped up. Really nice addition, and it aids for longer distance sailing. As I was just saying, the in spring this year it was serviced and brought out the water and anti-fouled. So this boat is actually not due to come out the water again till the spring, but of course we're getting into October now. It's now late September. We're knocking on the door of October. But this boat offers a great example of what a 1988 boat can provide with the upgrades and now the value for money. Boat prices, as we know, have been increasing this last year due to various reasons, but mainly because people just want to get out on boats. And so this yacht offers great value for money, and it's going on the market for just $29,995, so a shade under £30,000. And for the money, it's absolutely brilliant. It was surveyed in 2019 when the owner first got it. The only points I'd probably suggest that that would come up in a current survey is the standing rigging age is unknown, although it was checked thoroughly in 2019 when it was purchased and it was deemed in good condition. At that time as well, there was no signs of osmosis under the hull or anything like that, so we're assuming that's still current. But of course, we always advise anyone does their own sea trial and survey themselves to back this up. So just bear in mind, it may come up with on a survey that the rigging may need to be overhauled, but that is something, if you have a yacht, you'd have to do at some point anyway. But all in all, though, this boat is in brilliant condition. I really like it. Really nice, fresh feel. So anyone who gets this wouldn't regret it at all. So thank you for watching. I'm Jonathan Parker. Come and see us at parker-adams.co.uk. Like us on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, and also check out our Facebook and Instagram accounts as well. So also we do lots of these videos, so if you're looking for anything else, then please check out Parker Adams Boat Sales on YouTube, and you can check out our other videos. But thanks for watching, and see you again soon.